Hey guys, Coach Perry here. Just wanted to show you a couple of things with NathanSwing. Obviously, I've been working with Nathan since he was playing t-ball, and he doesn't necessarily have the perfect swing, but there's a lot of things with his swing that has given him success over the years, and I wanted to point these out to you. These are things that no coach in the world is going to sort of go against what I'm saying with the few elements that I'm going to be talking about, okay? So, for instance, the first thing that I want you to notice is his hands. His hands are always set up in such a way that he is not over gripping the bat, and he's not holding the bat towards the back part of his hands. He's literally holding the bat with the pads of his palm and his fingers, and he's lining up his knocking knuckles, as I call them. So you can see here, you can see the actual seams on his gloves, those black seams there. His knocking knuckles are lined up on the bat. Okay, this allows him to be really quick with the bat, and it also allows him to adjust very quickly with a pitch. The other thing I want to point out is he also loads, and he has that knob pointing towards the catcher on load. So he's got a very simple load. It's kind of straight back. Hands are straight back. His head is not moving that much. So look at his head. It's just moving straight back. It's not a huge up and down motion. His hands aren't going up and down. They're just simply loading straight back. And you can notice that the knob of the bat right there is at the beginning of his swing is pointing towards the catcher. Okay? This allows him to come through the zone with a lot of power and a nice flat bat path. See how he just simply drops that back elbow, and he's got a really nice flat bat path. Okay, so knob back to the catcher, hands in a good position, simple load, head not moving, and then a follow through. Now, the next thing I want you to see is his back elbow here and his back knee here. Notice that they are in complete synchronization as he swings. So that's critical too. This took a long time for him to work on this. Is his lower half is synced up with his upper half. There's no disconnection. He's not disconnected in his swing. And he's doing that by synchronizing his back elbow and his back knee through rotation. Okay, so a lot of times I see a lot of guys, they are top heavy when they swing. They swing with just their arms, and that is because their body is disconnected. All right, the next thing is just before impact, notice the knob of the bat is pointing directly at the ball. Okay, and this is going to be really evident with the pitch out on the right-hand side. So now we're over here on the right-hand side. It's the exact same day, but this is, and you can see the load looks exactly the same. Nice, simple load, load back, knob towards the catcher. And as he comes through, now he notices the pitch is an outside pitch. Now look at where the knob is. So in this case, the knob again is still pointing at the ball, but very different pitch location. Okay, so he gets that knob at the ball, and look at the difference in his arms. Here, his arms is kind of closer to his body. Here his arms are extended out over the plate. And the only reason why is because it's a pitch location, different pitch location. Notice the location of the ball. The ball is about right here, and on this video, the ball's basically in about the same spot. The only difference is on this side, the barrel is right on top of the ball here. Okay, and in this one, it actually takes a little bit longer, 2 more frames before he hits the ball. And that's because his swing's a little bit slower because it's an outside pitch, and he's sort of waiting on that pitch to drive it. So he's hitting that ball sort of behind the plate, and he's driving it the other way. See, that ball just goes the other way. You can see his body, even at one point, he falls towards that first base side after he finishes his swing, because he's literally throwing his chest over the plate, and he's literally falling towards the first base side. Where here you can see he falls towards the pitcher, or he doesn't fall at all. He just kind of is balanced. He just swings, and he's right towards the pitcher. You can see it based off of where he's looking. Also, you can see that he hit this ball straight up the middle, and then he hit this ball down the first baseline. Okay, going back to the hands and the bat speed. Notice, okay, so this is 30 frames per second. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there, 7. So the difference between this frame and this frame, the camera can't even catch how quick the bat is going through the zone, because he's getting from here to here that quick, and he's getting dead center on the ball. And that's how you're able to drive the ball, is with those really quick hands. And the only way you can have those quick hands is if you have those knocking knuckles set up right. And you can see another frame, and then he doesn't roll over until he gets way over here. Okay, and you can also see that for instance, in this video here, you get frame, 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 and then there's 2 frames in here, 1, 2, then he rolls over. He rolls over a lot sooner because his arms are extended. So this is the last thing I want to show you. Look at the extension in his arms when he hits that ball. This is something that he's just recently started working on a lot, is getting full extension on his arms no matter where the pitch is. Okay, he is not jamming himself. He is punching that ball out there. So you can see that if I zoom out, you can see when he hits that ball, he punches it out there with his arms, and it's getting full extension. Even in this shot here, where it's an outside pitch, he's still driving that ball the other way. Okay, just before I end this, I'm going to see, let's time this there. Okay, I'm going to synchronize these videos. So now I want you to see the difference. Same shot, same portion of where the ball's at, but look at the difference in the knob. Knob pointing there, knob pointing there. Same exact swing. Then once you're getting through the entire swing, you see full extension and driving the ball and staying balanced. Everything else looks the same. From the beginning, exact same stance, exact same load, hands to the catcher. Timing of planting the foot is exactly the same. Timing of planting the foot, recognizes the pitch. On the left, it's down the middle. On the right, it's on the outside. So he's able to quickly move his hands, knob to the ball, extension through the ball, and driving the ball out to the field. Let's just show you in full speed. All right. See you guys at practice.